Enshrouded and what you should know before you log in and get started. Um, the server is 100% completely co-op, so if you go out and you obtain a recipe and I'm over, and you're down in a dungeon and I'm at the base, I will get that recipe. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it works. It's how it's been working so far. Um, you can do the quests that have already been done, from what I hear. I don't know. We haven't had many players on the server to find out. Um, let's see. Some things that you should know. Well, let's go over the things that are important when it comes to the base here. Inside, on the first floor, this is going to be just general stuff. Use whatever you want in here. I've crafted bags for everybody. Well, not everybody, but I like to keep bags in there as much as I can. Over here are weapons. You'll see weapons. Everything on the first floor is fair game. Use what you need. Leave what you don't. Like this food here. Um, be careful using some of this food. I mean, use it, but don't use it up. No, you can use this up. Actually, need to take this milk out because I'm not sure what it's used for yet. All this is fair game. All this is fair game. But if you come out here, we got seed boxes. Now I keep these seed boxes stocked. So you see, if I need to make more seedlings, I can. So don't take anything out of here, out of any of these, because if you do, we'll run out, and then we'll have to hunt down another one and start all over again. I can bust out a lot of food really fast if you have a base going somewhere and you want to start tomatoes over there, then come on over here and throw what you need to make some seeds in there and make your seeds, but make sure there's plenty of stock left in there to replenish what we have if we need to, if it makes sense. Um, feel free to use these farms. If there's stuff planted and they're fully grown and you want to harvest it, harvest it. I usually use this one for trees, and because you can grow trees, which is the best way to get resin. If you need resin, grow the red trees. See these trees right here? Those drop resin. They drop a lot of resin. Speaking of trees, if there are trees on the base just planted like these are, these red ones that are running along here, don't chop those down. And if they're in here, sure. If they're in a farm, sure. But I put up trees for decorations, block ugly stuff, etc. So, um, if you want to plant a chest here to put stuff in, this is how we're going to do it. Since there's no real privacy, you can't set a chest to a certain privacy. We're going to put lamps, probably skull candles. Put a skull candle on top of a chest. And if that chest has a skull candle on it, that means you can't get into it. You can only get into yours. Don't mess with anybody else's. I suggest that you start a single player world and keep all your equipment over there that you want to keep separate from everybody else. Because this way, because you can grab it from your single player world and bring it over here. Whatever you have in your inventory comes with you. So that would be the safest way to not have your weapon accidentally taken out and lost or something. These are magic chests. Whatever you put in here can be used at a crafting station or right here. Normally, you have to have it in your pack to craft it. If you keep it all nice and organized, everything we need should be accessible in here. If you're looking for something to do and you want to restock this with something, if we're getting low on something, go for it. You don't have to, but the more you put into this, the more you'll get out of it because it's a co-op, so you know. This side is stuff that is just doesn't isn't related with the crafting, like decorations and building supplies and stuff like that. The rest of the floors up are nothing really, just beds. So There's chests up there if you want to use them. Remember to put a skull candle on top, and everybody should keep their hands out of your stuff, hopefully. um, let's look around and see if there's something I might be forgetting. If you're gonna build, if you want to build a house here, that's cool. You can do that. Do that over here. This back road here on the west side. Feel free to tear up the dirt and do what you need to do. Um, if we go to our pickaxe, there's a yellow line out here. You see here. So it's not a whole lot of room, but I mean, we got to remember 16 people, so we got to get like some row houses going on over here. But there's also room over here. In the corner, there's a bunch of room over here. As you can see, the corner is all the way over to this post. So you can build out here too. Don't build over here because I'm going to add on to this farm here where we keep our goats at the moment. When it comes to the baby goats in here, please don't upgrade them. See, if you walk up to a baby goat, oh, this one, yeah, see, it says upgrade. Don't upgrade the baby goats. We want baby goats running around for decoration. But, we do have another base placed, and we will go there real quick. It's fast travel to it. It is right outside the first dungeon called the Hollow Halls. It's right here. So that way we can go in, fill up on loot, come out, drop it off, go back in, fill up on loot, come back, drop it off, and then when we're ready to go, you can grab it and teleport it back and forth, or if you die inside, you'll get teleported here instead of all the way back here. So, for now, this base is just an outpost, pretty much. So we got drop-off chests here. So when you get full on loot in the dungeon, you can come out. That's the dungeon there. And I got beds over here in this little hut thing. Places to cook. If we need to cook. Enough room for 4 players to bed down. If it needs to be expanded later, or if somebody wants to come in and take over this outpost, staff member, feel free to come on in and start. Let me know that you want to take it over and start running it, and we'll get you set up. But this dungeon is where you're going to want to come in and farm. There's a lot of ingredients in here, and some ingredients I have no idea what they do yet. But it's level 10, at least it is to me. I don't know if it'd be different for somebody else if they come in, but I was in here the other day with Corpor this, and it was level 10 then too. I'm not sure how long progress saves. No, not long, because I was in here a couple hours ago and they're already respawned. See, level 10. And they come at you, son. Oops. So yeah, I'm not going to do this now, but as you can see, it's a dungeon. Even more reason to have a little outpost outside. Are they following me outside? Oh my goodness, they are. Interesting. skeletal dog. But there's resources in there you can mine to these ectoplasmic shards. Like there's one right there. So I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, that's what we got so far. We have one more altar I think we can place. And we want to make sure if we're going to place altars that we do not place them next to spires. We travel to spires, fast travel. There's no sense having two fast travels next to each other. You want to make sure you're a distance away from a fast travel point. So at least until we get to the point where we got more more shrines or altars than what we need, then we can start doing stuff like that. But I think if we get some staff members in here and start some outposts, that would be great. It'd be really great. So this is the spire. You see, you can use your glider and fly down, but you can. It's great for traveling long distances. Like so, here's the main base you'll come to in the game. If you look, you can see it over there, really small. We're gonna see if we can make it to the bridge. There we come. And there we are. Just outside base. We can't. Yeah, there we go. But you can see the spire. It's the nearest one from the main base. That's where we just came from. And then just follow the big smoke towers, columns, whatever you want to call them. Ooh, bastard. And we're back at base. Now, there's no clock telling us what time it is. You literally got to look at the sun to see what time it is. And it's not, the sun does not set, rise in the east and set in the west like you normally would think. It more of a north-south thing, but okay. But once you get the grip on that, you'll know how much time you got left in a day if you need to sleep before heading out to adventure. Um, Man, I was thinking about this earlier and had all kinds of things to say, and I should have wrote them down. But if you want to mine stone, come in here and down here in the Hunter's Lodge and start mining this out down here. Do I have a torch? I don't. I want to build an underground, connect all these buildings underground, like an underground shelter type thingamabob. I don't know what you want to call it, but I have one in my world, my single player world. It'd just be neat to be able to travel in between them, have something underneath. Since when you terraform on your base, it doesn't renew. When you terraform outside your base, after a couple hours, the area of being out of that area and it being unloaded, it will replenish all of its resources. So if you go somewhere and you dig a hole to get somewhere, and you think I'm gonna come back later and use the same path, well, no, it don't work that way. When only time terraforming stays permanent is when it's on your base. So everything, or nodes, everything respawns after a certain amount of time. So, but you can't go in that. They call them chunks. You can't go in that chunk. You got to stay out of that chunk for I think it's like 2 hours, and it respawns. Well, that's all I can think of at the moment. Um, if you when you upgrade an altar, you talk to the altar, and it's got options here. You've got a cosmetic system here where you can add just any item you want. Can if you like the look of a hat that you crafted, you can use it. You just put it in here and click on this. It'll show it here, and you just click it and add it there. It's your quest log, adventure journal. We currently have this one, and that's it. There's another one up here. I know there is somewhere. I just need to find it. But if you guys find it first, that's cool too. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to get out for the staff at the moment. So you guys can't wait to see you in game. Talk to you later.